In this morning's Sunrise Smart Start, fire crews in Steuben County responding to a large fire at a bath manufacturing company. This is the scene on Delaware Avenue around 9 last night. You can see the smoke and flames rising here as numerous crews responded, trying to put out those flames. State police even having to go to I-86 to restore the flow of traffic as too many people were stopping their vehicles trying to watch the fire burn. Details currently limited. We don't have any word on any injuries or a cause, but we will continue keeping you updated. So stay with us on News 8 right here on air and of course on our website as well, rochesterfirst.com. Happening today in court, 2 people charged in connection to the death of a Genesee County Sheriff's Office sergeant. That sergeant, Thomas Sanfratello, died while trying to break up a fight at the Batavia Downs Casino. 33-year-old Michael Elmore and 39-year-old Lindsay Wilcox were arrested as police say the 2 were responsible for that fight that led up to Sanfratello's death. Both now face multiple charges. Elmore charged with aggravated manslaughter. They will be in court today at 3 p.m. A convicted felon is now accused of murdering another man outside of a pub in Rochester back in 2021. 29-year-old Sean Sempri was found shot and killed in November of 2021. Investigators say they were led to 33-year-old Jose Acevedo as the suspect, who was on parole at the time of the murder for a prior robbery and assault conviction. Police now say Acevedo knew the victim, reportedly walking up to him and shooting him in the head. Police say they couldn't comment on the motive, but Acevedo has been in prison since December for an unrelated gun charge. He will be in court again on March 27th. A vigil held for the 10-month-old baby who went missing out of the capital region, dying shortly after being found over the weekend. A massive search found that baby inside of a utility tunnel at the General Electric plant in Schenectady. Now her mother faces a manslaughter charge. That mother, 24-year-old Persia Nelson, here in her court appearance, accused of dropping the baby down an 8-foot deep pipe with water and mud at the bottom. An autopsy, though, revealed the baby did not drown, instead dying of hypothermia and exposure. On Saturday night, security guards at the plant confirmed they saw Nelson there. She said to them that she had no idea how she'd gotten there and that her baby was lost. Additional charges reportedly in the works, including second-degree murder.
We will seek to present that as well as the prior charges to a grand jury, as I said, within the near future.
Everybody's shaken by this. Everybody can relate to a 1-year-old child being helpless.
And Nelson does have another child currently in the care of their father. Her bail was set at $500,000 back in court this coming Thursday. So stay with us for that. We are now taking a closer look at a possible motive when it comes to those stalking charges against the St. John Fisher student accused of threatening a staff member with a knife. Police say that 19-year-old Shalom Matthews admitted that he sent unwanted and threatening sexual messages to multiple women over the course of several years. According to court documents, Matthews said that he did know it was wrong, but kept going, even when he felt guilty. The victims described some of the messages that he sent using different accounts over the course of 2 years. Matthews arrested after police say he tried tying up and sexually abusing a staff member at St. John Fisher unsuccessfully, as that employee was able to disarm him and get away. According to police, Matthews then reportedly ran off, prompting that hours-long shelter in place on campus, as News 8 had previously reported. Students at Monroe County Community College taking to the opportunity to make their voices heard says they say they're furious. The school has decided to allow its security guards access to long guns. Aron Spitzer live in studio with their views. Aron.
Yes, officials with Monroe Community College say they made the decision to bring long guns to campus to better prepare the college peace officers in case of a dangerous situation. They add they're falling in line with other SUNY community colleges. The guns will be locked up unless needed in extreme situations, according to school administrators. Students at MCC are upset, with some saying they didn't even know this was being considered, and they believe they should have been given a say in all of this, while school officials say they had several listening sessions.
This is something that any student in their right mind would oppose. Every student that I've talked to that's heard about this opposes this, and it's our money going towards this initiative, so it should be our choice.
We're going to be here today, we're going to be here tomorrow, we're going to be present on campus for as long as it takes until we have even a meeting with her. That's really what we're asking for, a meeting with President Bert Nana.
We also spoke with school officials yesterday who say they support the students' right to free speech, adding that peace officers will receive the same training as local police. They're hoping to have the long guns on campus by the fall semester. Michaela?
All right, thank you very much, Aron. Today, homeowners in Rochester will get another chance to sit down one-on-one with city employees in order to voice concerns about those property reassessments, causing some consternation here lately as City Council member Willie Lightfoot is backing a petition asking the city to lay out how they reassess the homes, as well as calling for a pause on the process for 2 years. This session for you to get those questions answered is tonight at the Edgerton Arts Center from 6:30 to 8:30. News 8, your local election headquarters, as former Rochester Mayor Lovely Warren says she prepares to run now for Rochester City Court judge. Warren posting via Facebook saying that she started collecting signatures trying to get on that primary ballot. The process, though, needs to be finished at least by early next month. Warren had resigned as mayor as part of a plea deal over felony campaign finance law violations. But in her post, Warren says she's made her share of mistakes, that there's many things she regrets, but she believes it's made her a better person, a better mom, better able to relate to victims and make sure that the scales of justice balance for all. Let's go inside that huddle now, where Dion Dawkins certainly gave a lot of Bills fans a scare, posting via Instagram, quote, "Good while it lasted, Buffalo, excited for the next chapter." Wiping all that away, though, for the Bills fans, because Dawkins has signed a new deal with the team. That deal, a 3-year, $60 million extension, which likely will reduce his cap hit. Dawkins said that when he was drafted, it was as if he was reborn with Buffalo as mom and dad, but he was aware that signing a contract for too much money could leave him as the odd man out in the locker room.
I would rather there be more money to go around for my teammates and for us to build the Super Bowl team that we need to win than for me to be like, oh, I want $650 million. Like, bro, I want to play great ball with happy teammates. I don't want nobody to be bitter. I don't want nobody to be upset.
And it was also announced around midnight that the Bills have reached a deal with defensive tackle Daquan Jones. Jones had a great season with the Bills until he went down with a pec injury, coming back in time for the playoffs. The contract for the 32-year-old is 2 years, $16 million, $10.5 million of which is guaranteed. Jones tweeting around 1 a.m., quote, "We back." The Bills also wanted to make sure they kept their defensive line intact, it seems, by re-signing A.J. Epinesa for a 2-year deal. The former second-round pick has started to really find his groove in the game with 13 sacks, 2 picks, and a touchdown in the last 2 seasons. Certainly a lot to look forward to on the Bills, and they are just getting started there. Let's take a switch on over to our traffic. The last thing here before we get to your weather and let you go for the morning, we seem mostly clear across our main thoroughfares. Still dark here over the west side as really traffic starting to pick up, but nothing in terms of accidents to slow you down, with the exception of Mount Hope Avenue at Sanford Street in the downtown Rochester area, and Fairport, accident with possible injuries, North Main Street and Railroad Street. So just keeping that in mind as we head out the door here, James. Not any light in the skies, but some warmth. At least. Yep.
Unfortunately, we have to wait about 20 more minutes until sunrise.
All right.
Yeah.
It's all right.
What are you
the
gonna
sky
do?
eye has a little lightning, though.
It helps to be high up and looking on a very low horizon to the east if you want to get any type of light. That's why you see that twilight here. Most of us, as you look outside, you got trees in your yard. Probably not going to see anything. Got to wait a little bit longer. Canisius 44. Honey Falls, but cool there. Dropped down to 28, but South Bristol at 42 degrees. Numbers do climb very nicely back into the upper 50s. No record here, but very warm. And you got to always glance at that average high and low I have on your screen. High is 42. That's where we're starting. Average low 26. Forget about it. We don't even get close to that number anymore with this warm March of 12th. All right, let's go to the 8-day forecast now. Next chance for rain is on here. It comes Thursday afternoon and night, goes into Friday. Friday really is the day you circle for rain. And the good news here is the rain likely moves out. And it's not really a cold front that brings in colder air. Saturday still looks like a dry day.
All right, we'll hope that that rain gets out of here just in time for that St. Patrick's Day parade. Thank you so much for sharing your morning here with us on News 8 at sunrise. Have a great day, and your next update will be in 30 minutes.
Follow News 8 wherever you are on RochesterFirst.com, Facebook, Twitter, and on our app for news and weather.